How's it going, everyone? It's Project Pat. Today we are bringing you the news on Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink. It is alt season. Is it maybe starting now? Stay tuned to find out. Leave a like if you are bullish on ETH, Bitcoin, and Chainlink. Comment your July price predictions down below and be sure to subscribe as it helps me out tremendously. I wanted to thank you. Today we're looking at Bitcoin at $33,000. ETH is sitting around $2,300 and Chainlink is sitting at about $19.32. Let's get right into it. Goldman Sachs reported that Ethereum has the potential to surpass Bitcoin as a store of value. Ethereum may overtake Bitcoin as the dominant digital source of value in the coming years. Goldman Sachs believes that the growing competition between various cryptocurrency assets, including Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Cardano, is a major risk factor. Ethereum currently looks like the cryptocurrency with the highest real use potential as Ethereum, the platform on which is the native digital currency, is the most popular development platform for smart contract applications. The competition among cryptocurrencies is another risk factor that prevents them from becoming safe haven assets at this stage. And it's just insane to see. You've always got to follow the money. What are the top dogs doing? Think about this. Ethereum gas prices drops to the lowest rate since March 2020. Coinmetrics says ETH gas prices actually began to decline before the price of ETH did. The US Congressman adds Dogecoin Ethereum to platform, okay? You have to understand. US lawmaker Barry Moore filed a disclosure revealing purchases of ETH, Doge, and Cardano. ETH, Doge, and Cardano have declined since Moore bought them. They're buying between $1,000 and $15,000 worth of ETH on May 5th. Moore purchased an equivalent amount of Cardano on three separate occasions, May 10th, 11th, and 13th. Exactly a month later, he obtained about $1,000 worth of Dogecoin. His total crypto holdings amount to somewhere between $5,000 and $75,000. That's why they were what they were worth at the time of the purchase. The crypto slump means that they are likely to be worth less at this time. Just so you understand what that's talking about, the Stock Act passed in 2012 requires federal lawmakers to report certain financial trades. The intent is to limit the possibility of insider trading on from information gleaned from information that may not be made available to the public. So always, you guys, I've been talking about this. Follow the money, okay? Not financial advice, but you have to understand what are the top dogs doing in crypto right now. Coin market cap is sitting at $1.4 trillion dollars. Okay, right now the dominance for Bitcoin is sitting at about 44%, and the dominance for Ethereum is sitting almost at 19%. Okay, in the top gainers for the last 7 days, Axie Infinity, Flow, KuCoin's up there, Synthetic, Stacks, Decentraland. These are two that I've been looking at recently. Decentraland is up almost 40%. And Harmony One, I've seen it on a bunch of different people talking about it, is up 27%. And you got Aave, who was doing some big things right now, is up 25%. I want to learn more about Decentraland. If you know anything about Decentraland or want to talk about it, leave a comment down below. And if you see any of these coins that you're super bullish on, that we're talking about right now, leave a comment and let me know because I'll do more of a deep dive into them. If you want to see that, let me know. All right, let's get into it. The Wyckoff accumulation is still intact for Bitcoin. Even a dip at $33,000 would be fine. In fact, $33,000 is a confluent support line and face confluent support with the phase C series of higher lows in orange. Bitcoin still needs to break past 36,000 to enter phase D. If it enters phase D, that's where we should see it going back above what people say $40,000. Okay. All season might have started as everything is crawling heavily from the lows. Bitcoin is ready for a big breakout. Okay, think about this real quick. The sentiment, the amount of Bitcoin traders who are continuing to buy the dip continues to show decline as social volume towards Bitcoin is low. All right, FUD posts on Twitter are high. Typically, this is doubt and disinterest is a positive sign for upcoming turnarounds. A lot of people are starting to see more bullish things that are coming. Chainlink, Aave, and three other altcoins are waking up, says crypto analyst Michael Vanderpope. Okay, Chainlink looks to rip off a rally 25% against Bitcoin in the pair of Chainlink to Bitcoin from the current value of 0.0006 satoshis. Okay, DeFi is going great as Aave, Synthetics, and Compound are waking up heavily. It's just a start, but the market starts to look good. I'm expecting more to follow soon. So people are bullish on altcoins right now. Multi-purpose blockchain protocol Icon could be finished finding its bottom and might be primed to erupt in Bitcoin pair ICX to BTC in the coming months. Not financial advice, just what the article is trying to give you guys an estimate. Most likely expectations is that altcoins will be grinding up heavier than Bitcoin in the coming period. They look great and got destroyed through the final roadmap or final drop when Bitcoin went to $30,000. Okay, and right here, as you're talking about Michael Van de Pope, DeFi is going great. We talked about the Aave, Synthetics, and Compound are waking up heavily. It's just a start, but the market still looks good. Okay, you can find him on Crypto Mitch NL. Top analysts in the daily hodl predict that parabolic Bitcoin rally says bull market is gearing up for the final phase. On Twitter, I think it's Bitcoin Jack Sparrow. Okay, you can look him up. The crypto analyst who accurately predicted Bitcoin's rise to $19,000 last year predicts himself the possibility of a massive Bitcoin ascendance to $38,000. Okay, or sorry, ascends to $380,000. During the 2017 boom cycle, Bitcoin corrected from nearly $5,000 to $2,000 to $2,900 before igniting its meteoric $20,000. Jack posits Jack posits that if Bitcoin is a similar bull market phase, at $1,000 rally is in the cards. The crypto strategist has remained long-term bullish on leading cryptocurrencies even after selling off in May that devalued Bitcoin over 50%. According to Jack, the bull market is not over and he sees one more rally in the horizons. I think we are missing the fifth wave, and it is very likely that the correction since $65,000 is wave 4 correction. Bull ain't over, in my opinion, and the game is to survive whilst patiently building risk to position for the fifth. Jack expects Bitcoin can continue to consolidate in the next few months before resuming the bull market around the start of 2022. So we've talked about this. You should understand dollar cost averaging is the way to go. Just because you're reading one article doesn't mean you throw your whole portfolio, all your money into one thing. Dollar cost average into a few select coins that you find you like and you want to hold for long-term gains, not just short-term swings. Okay, Ether flippening Bitcoin, says Celsius CEO. Sorry, Ether are Ethereum already flipping Bitcoin, says Celsius CEO Alex Machinsky. Okay. Machinsky said that the flippening has already happened on Celsius. We managed about $17 billion in deposits in consumer coins, and the number one coin held on the Celsius network is Ethereum. Machinsky also predicted that Ether will have completely surpassed Bitcoin in terms of market cap by 2022 or 2023. Bitcoin primarily okay, so he's talking about the use case now. Bitcoin primarily use case is a store of value, which we all should know. Everybody says Bitcoin is gold, all right. While Ether is a major use case is yield farming, the practice of staking or locking up cryptos in returns for rewards. A lot of people love this. You know, you sit your money into a hard wallet. It's a ledger. It just sits there, it goes away. You don't touch it, or you can put it into one of these areas where you're allowed staking. I haven't done any research on it yet, but I have heard there's ways you can stake on your ledger. I'm not sure about that yet, but I'm going to be looking into that. Let me know if you really want to see that. We'll do a deep dive quicker into it. Bitcoin sales past $140,000 after Bitcoin clears this hurdle, says Celsius Network CEO. Okay, Alex Machinsky's talking about Bitcoin soaring over $140,000 before surviving one last sell after surviving one last sell-off. The head of crypto lending and borrowing platform tells you that Bitcoin has so far survived two massive bearish catalysts in a short amount of time. We have seen two capitulation selling events for Bitcoin in the past 2 months. Retail FOMO bought the run to $65,000, but sold 3 billion worth. Okay, flash selling last week of 3 billion. That includes miners in China, FUD, some FUD selling. We are seeing the third and last. We are about to see the third and last wave. Okay, analysts at J.P. Morgan predict that last month that unlocking the shares of ETH in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust could be a bearish catalyst, as given the holders a chance to sell their coins. Investors who buy the Grayscale Trust shares will have to wait 6 months in a period before they can unlock them. So that 6 months, you're looking at July, August, September, October, November. A ballpark of November to December could potentially be what he's talking about as the third wave, and what finally could be the selling event before the higher highs. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you and doing my research to help educate myself and everybody around me. Although the Celsius network head is short term bearish on the Crypto King, he expects it to massively rally towards the end of the year after the sell off. So we're talking short term bearish. He's talking 6 months out. Okay, so just know that short term bearish is not tomorrow or August. He's looking into October, November, December. After the July sell off, we should see smooth sailing for the rest of the year as we break new all time highs on our way to 140 to 160 price range for Bitcoin before the correction back to 90,000 to close the end of the year 2021. So as you say, he's trying to get yourselves to new all-time highs. When new all-time highs come, there's always a pullback that finds its way in after that. If you're finding yourself going towards all-time highs, we've talked about this in videos, have yourself and weigh an exit plan. Okay, if your exit plan is looking at a 2x or a 3x or a 5x, make sure you pay yourself. If you're a 3x, pay yourself with a third. Put a third into USDC and keep a third in, so that when it pulls back, the third that was in USDC, or the third that was in USDC, you can add to your coins again. And the third you paid yourself with, go do what you have to do. Pay a bill, buy a dog, um, whatever you got to do, car payments. Make sure you pay yourself to help yourself better your life. Okay, not financial advice. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself at the same time. $55 billion in hedge fund firm Marshall Wallace planning to invest in crypto sector. Now, before you go, oh my God, what are they investing in? This is a little bit early, but understand you just have to know what the big guys are doing, the big movers, the sharks, all the people that have the money. What are they doing? Because you want to be able to follow the money. They're currently managing. Sir Paul Marshall and Ian Wallace are in 1997. This company was founded by them. They are currently managing over $55 billion in assets, and they're looking to target areas in the blockchain technology in their payment systems for digital currencies and mainly stablecoins. A particular focus in the infrastructure that they're looking at is stablecoins. There's so many areas, and everybody eventually is going to find different areas where they feel comfortable. Marshall Wallace is currently talking about the potential investors to for the new portfolio, which will be headed by a person, their CEO of their Asia branch. Okay, Marshall Wallace has recently been looking to hire staff in the crypto sector. The source added. Okay, so that's what they're looking into going forward. The ground plans to expand it rapidly in a move that could include other forms of investment, for instance, potential trading digital currencies. That's just the last thing that they've been talking about in this article. Um, Sorry if I say this wrong. Signum Bank launches ETH 2.0 staking. Business unit head says staking is a core element for portfolios. The partnership with Toros also reveals that staking accounts available would leverage the Tezos network proof of stake blockchain. Signum is allowing customers to stake ETH in the fintech firm's banking platform. Signum considers itself the first FINMA approved bank to enter into ETH 2.0 space for staking. ETH is the second largest blockchain protocol, and ETH staking is a core element for digital asset portfolios, which can now be accessed in convenient, secure, and regulated setting. The head of business at Sygnum Bank, Thomas Edgenberger, said in a statement, this further expands Sygnum's offering of attracting, regulating, yield-generating products to meet the needs of clients to accumulate other forms of return in addition to capital appreciation. JP Morgan discusses ETH 2.0 staking shift and estimated that the cryptocurrency staking could be worth a $40 billion industry by 2025. Be sure to check out the links down below to some of the wallets that pay you guys to keep your money in there. Okay, look into the Ledger hardware wallet if you're thinking about using offline storage. My link is down below. Leave a comment. It takes 5 to 25 seconds. If you guys leave a comment, I'm trying to really give a shout out to somebody in the next video. I'd really appreciate it, guys. See you next time. I love y'all. Pat out.